Hello and welcome to MedEvidence Articles, where we encourage community research and education with weekly articles. I'm your host, Benton Loeyball, and this week we are talking about the biological underpinnings of heart failure, chronic inflammation. New research on heart failure, understanding IL-6 and inflammation. Heart failure is a widespread condition affecting over 6.6 million Americans. In heart failure, the heart pumps insufficient oxygenated blood to meet the body's oxygen needs. The two main categories of heart failure are heart failure with a reduced ejection fraction, or HFrEF, and heart failure with preserved ejection fraction, or HFpEF. Heart failure with reduced ejection fraction means the heart is too weak to empty the heart chamber, and heart failure with preserved ejection fraction means the walls of the heart are thicker and become stiffer, reducing the total volume of blood available to be pumped. The number of people with heart failure is rising, and the proportion of people with HFpEF is increasing. Heart failure symptoms include fatigue, weight gain, swelling in the lower parts of the body, and shortness of breath, especially when exercising or lying down. Risk factors for heart failure include coronary artery disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and low socioeconomic status. Underlying these risks is an even bigger overarching problem: chronic inflammation. Inflammation is the body's response to damage. This is obviously necessary when we have an infection or trauma, but when inflammation becomes chronic or long-term, parts of the body, including the heart, can't handle it. If the heart was a lifeguard, inflammation would be a kid screaming, "I'm drowning!" When one kid is drowning, this signal is perfect. In the body, an inflammation signal called Interleukin 6, or IL-6, is one of the key alert signals when things go wrong. When the heart experiences damage, IL-6 helps the body limit cell death, helps increased wound repair, and tells immune cells to activate. Chronic inflammation is as though everyone just yells, "I'm drowning!" all the time, for fun. The lifeguard either burns out trying to save everyone or stops caring and responding to the call. With chronic inflammation, heart muscle and heart walls are damaged, muscles become thickened, and some cells deposit helpful collagen that turns into fibrosis. In the end, the heart responds much like our lifeguard, either by reducing the ejection fraction or by thickening the walls of the heart until its capacity is reduced. Chronic inflammation has a more sinister side as well. IL-6 is both a cause and an effect of heart failure. When researchers measure IL-6 in people, they find that increased levels independently predict who will get heart failure and who will suffer most from it. But IL-6 isn't limited to just the heart. Age, other heart conditions, and iron deficiency can increase IL-6 levels even without a serious event like a heart attack or stroke. In addition, high IL-6 throughout the body can increase diseases that make heart disease worse, including frailty, kidney disease, atrial fibrillation, and iron levels. It's like all the other kids at the pool yelling when they see the lifeguard jump in. It just serves to make everything more confused and dangerous. The obvious solution to this problem is to try to regulate IL-6 levels and stop chronic inflammation. The idea isn't to stop saving drowning people, but to calm everyone down so that those who are actually in trouble can be saved without burning out the lifeguard. Monoclonal antibody medications are currently in development which target IL-6 to help reduce chronically high levels. If these trials prove successful, we may have a real life preserver on our hands. Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of MedEvidence Articles. If you'd like to know more, all of our descriptions are linked in the podcast description below. You can also visit our website at medevidence.com. MedEvidence helps answer the question of who can you trust for medical information. The MedEvidence platform provides valuable information about many medical issues and the insights of evidence-based medicine. MedEvidence educates audiences through engaging and entertaining magazines, podcasts, videos, articles, and presentations. We strive to bring together diverse voices of top-level medical professionals, researchers, and experts to provide unique and engaging content that uncovers the truth behind the data. For more great content, including discussions by physicians and subject matter experts, check out the MedEvidence podcast. My name is Benton, and we'll see you next week.